Hey guys, Mr. Lee, the iLearn guy, here to talk to you about your new iPads. And so by now, you've got your new iPad. Hopefully you've had a chance to take a look at it. And I just want to tell you about some differences and features about it that you're going to need to know. Now, one thing that you notice is different from your old iPad is that the new iPad, the keyboard doesn't come off. And so you're thinking, okay, well, how am I going to use this as a tablet? Well, it's pretty easy. The only thing that you do is you just take this back around and notice that it has a little magnet there, and that keeps that secure, and so you can just fold that back and then you can just use this as a tablet. Okay, so that's one feature about it, but be sure that when you do that, be sure that you take that back around and put it, and so that will help protect the screen from being damaged and broken and everything like that. Okay, now something else is you notice that the charging port right there goes directly into the iPad, and so no longer do we have to worry about the case charging the iPad and all of those headaches and issues about things not being charged. Now just put your charger directly into your iPad and have it charge up. Always take a look at it, and if you notice that it's not charging or if the percentage isn't right, just be sure that you restart your iPad before you start to panic and everything about it, okay? Now, because the charger goes directly into the iPad, there is no reason whatsoever for these iPads to ever come out of these cases. And so don't do it. If you think that there is a reason for this iPad to come out of the case, stop, bring it to me, and let me take care of it. But these iPads should never come out of these blue cases unless I do it. Now, if you notice when you open your iPad up, you notice that there's not a whole lot of apps on there. And you say, wait a minute, how do I do all my work? Well, we're going to have a bigger push and push out a lot of the different apps to you at some point in the very near future. But until then, if there's an app that you need, this is what you do. What you do is you come in here and you find the manager app that kind of looks like this right here, all right? When you open that up, there's a couple of things that you need to do. You need to notice manager would like to use Bluetooth, say okay, would like to send you notifications, say allow, access your location, say okay. It's going to ask you different things. Just go ahead and say allow while using the app, all right? And after you do all that, see all these things that are here? What you can do is you can find the apps that you need and go ahead and download them there, right there. Now, let me give you a little bit of a warning. Don't go and select a whole bunch of these all at once. Just simply find the ones that you need, because remember, later on, we're going to be pushing everything out. And so just get the ones you need, because if you push a bunch out, it's going to lock things up. And then you're going to be sitting there waiting for tons of stuff to download and maybe even cause some other problems with it. Okay? All right. So one thing that you're going to need is you notice that at least if you're in 7th grade or 8th grade, you notice that you're not signed into the mail app and you don't have the Gmail app on there, and you need email. And so you can download the Gmail app and you can sign into it with your school email, and you can use that if you want. If you're 6th grade, I've already got you signed into the mail app, and you can still use the Gmail app if you want. But for 6th grade or 7th and 8th grade, if you want to use the Apple Mail app that looks right like this down here, what you need to do is go into settings. And after you go into settings, scroll down until you find mail. When you find mail, then click accounts, and then you're going to notice your name. When you see that, go ahead and click it, and then it's going to take you through a series of things. You want to re-enter the password, and then you need to put in your password and hit next, and then that's going to sign you into the mail app. All right, one app that is already on your iPad but you want to make sure that you sign into is Canvas, okay? So when you open up your iPad, you find Canvas Student that's there. Let's go ahead and start typing Pattonville in the name there, and it's going to pop up Pattonville Parents. Be sure you select Pattonville, and then you can enter your school email, which is username at student.psto3.org. Put in your password, and then that can get you into student. Be sure you sign into Google Apps with your school email and everything like that. And one thing you notice that on your iPad is this little password sign that's there. That's a little graphic to help you know what passwords go with which applications and to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up on how to sign into things. And so if you're thinking, well, I don't know what password to use for this, then just go ahead and open up that password sign, and then that's a little bit of a cheat sheet for you, okay? Now, if you have other questions about it, again, you can ask your teacher. So you come into the iLearn Center, you can talk to me, you can talk to Mr. Payne. Anyway, that will kind of get you going with things. And I guess that's all there is. So thanks for watching. See you later.